Iceberg lettuce is more nutrient dense than sockeye salmon. Fennel and whitefish have about the same nutrient density. Kale and liver have about the same nutrient density. Oh, and strawberries are nearly double the nutrient density of blueberries. Potatoes are 4 times more nutrient dense than white rice, and watermelon is about 3 times more nutrient dense than apples. And the rage that you currently feel deep down, that's diet culture speaking. Because diet culture has taught you to care about calories, carb grams, fat grams, more recently protein and fiber, but not about what actually matters, which is how much of each of the 49 essential nutrients a food contributes to our diet compared to its energy contribution to our diet. How opposite of empty calories a food is. And that's what we're talking about when we talk about nutrient density. It's a measurement of the quality of the calories in a food. And it's great for food redemption arcs. Foods like iceberg lettuce that have been nicknamed crunchy water, but are actually nutritionally valuable foods. But I also picked those examples as an illustration of how to use and not use nutrient density calculations like the Nutrivore Score, which is a very robust way to calculate nutrient density because 33 nutrients go into the math. So a lot of the big feeling-inducing comparisons aren't actually good ways to use the Nutrivore Score because you're comparing a high energy density food like liver or sockeye salmon to a very low energy density food like kale or iceberg lettuce, respectively. You're not going to look at your plate and try to choose between iceberg lettuce and sockeye salmon as your main food. At least I hope you're not. Please don't. They might have very similar nutrient densities, but they contribute very different nutrients to our overall diets. And sockeye salmon, as the higher energy density food, contributes a higher absolute amount of nutrients to our overall diets. So instead, the comparison to use is more like the comparison of potatoes to white rice or watermelon to apples. Similar foods in terms of the nutrients they contain play a similar role in our meals. So it's a simple swap that ups our nutrient intake. So importantly here, I am not saying that white rice or apples are bad. They're health-promoting foods with scientific studies showing health benefits when we consume them regularly. But you will get more nutrients if you swap steamed rice for boiled potatoes. Or instead of eating an apple, have a wedge of watermelon. Also recalling that dietary diversity is a really important healthy eating pattern, which means it's okay to also still sometimes choose the white rice or the apple and mix it up. So you can look up the Nutrivore scores of about 8,000 foods for free on my website. Go to Nutrivore.com and tap on Nutrivore Score search. There's also a list of Nutrivore scores for 700 common foods and ingredients included in my book, Nutrivore.